Hello, welcome to today's NinjaTrader ecosystem event, ABC Power Scalper with AutoTrade. My name is Patrick Hodges, and I am a NinjaTrader ecosystem vendor relations representative. Before we start the webinar here today, I have a few housekeeping notes for everyone. Now, secondly, this webinar is presented by NinjaTrader LLC, which is the technology company responsible for developing and supporting the NinjaTrader trading software. Any brokerage-related questions should be directed to the NinjaTrader brokerage using the phone number or the email that you see on the screen. Lastly, if you are new to NinjaTrader, please make sure to sign up for a free NinjaTrader account, which includes access to 14 days of complimentary real-time market data. Our platform is always free for advanced charting, strategy backtesting, and trade simulation. You can create your free account by following the link on the screen and then by clicking the Get Started under the Welcome section link. Oh, jumped ahead there a slide. Before I turn the mic over to Mike, it's important to understand that futures, foreign currency, and options trading contains substantial risk and is not suitable for every investor. It is possible to lose all or more of the initial investment. Risk capital is money that can be lost without jeopardizing one's financial security or lifestyle. Only risk capital should be used for trading, and only those with sufficient risk capital should consider trading. Past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results. Also, please remember that these training sessions are not a solicitation nor a recommendation, but simply educational in nature. Thank you all again for joining us today. Without further ado, it's my pleasure to welcome to the room Mike Green.
Okay. Okay, let's get started. First of all, I'd like to thank NinjaTrader for sponsoring this. I'm not sure how many years we've been with NinjaTrader, but I think it's going on 20 years, but that's a long time. And again, thanks all for coming. And what we're going to be talking about today is introducing to you our ABC Power Scalper, which has now been added to our RangerPlus Suite. So we're going to keep this presentation pretty much to the point. And if you do have any questions at all, please type them in there. And John Reeves, who is our Vice President of Sales, is in the room here, and he will be responding to all questions that you may wish to have answered. So let's get started. As Patrick said, all trading does involve risk. This is our partial disclaimer. You can watch our complete disclosure statement on our website. And also I reiterate, as Patrick did, this presentation is for educational purposes only. So that out of the way, let's move on. Who are we? Well, my name is Mike Green. I've been trading for well over 30 years, and I am the owner and developer of NinjaTrader trading software. It's really been a journey. It's been an evolution, really, from the time we started to where we are today. It's very, very, very powerful software. I handle all of the installations personally myself. So when somebody joins us, what we do is we schedule a time for me to install the product on your machine while you watch me do it. Handle all the technical issues if there are any, and there are sometimes some. And they're not necessarily related to our software. They could be related to Windows or even NinjaTrader. And I also teach by monthly meetings for our owners for what we call the Insiders Club. And I'll be showing you a little bit of that later on as we move into that. John Reeves has been with me pretty much for the whole journey, and it was very instrumental in the development of the software, and he is currently our VP of Sales and quite knowledgeable about trading. And so let's move on. Okay, let's talk about something that's very simple and it's often overlooked, to be honest with you. But what do you need to be able to trade successfully and be successful and make money? I mean, you're not doing this. This is not a video game. You're in this obviously to make money. That's why people do it. And so it's important to have a plan. So where do you start? Well, you need a daily goal. Now, it's interesting to me because I ask new people that when they join us, I will frequently ask them how much money they want to make. And of course, the answer you always get as much as I want to make as much as possible. Well, I can almost assure you that if you're thinking that way, that's a formula for failure. You need a daily goal, and it doesn't have to be huge. Okay, it doesn't have to be huge. The key to successful trading is consistency. And if you can have a simple daily goal, and I don't want anybody to laugh at this, but it doesn't sound like much, but if you're trading the E-mini, which is our preferred market and our preferred asset to trade, um, and if you have a daily goal simply of 10 ticks per day per contract, and do that consistently, and then you can grow your account, okay? And then once you reach that daily goal, quit trading, because the truth of the matter is, whether you like to know it or not, I mean, stuff doesn't work 100% of the time. Our stuff doesn't work 100% of the time. I wish it did, but it doesn't. And so what you have to do is you have to know and should trade at the best times to trade where you have the best opportunity to be successful. And for the E-mini, that's frankly from the open to around 11 or 11:15 or so in the morning. That's when all the big guys take their positions, and then they get out of those positions or roll them over for overnight, beginning around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So uh, our goal is simply to have a goal that's achievable, do it consistently. Once you reach it, quit. Step two is automation. Uh, One of the things too that has been very, very helpful for our owners, and we have a lot of owners, in fact, as I see a couple of our owners are even in here today, uh, is the automation process. A lot of people have trouble pushing and entering a trade at the correct time. They hesitate because they either have too much information in front of them, which is a problem, and I'm going to talk about that in a minute. Uh, and how many times, you know, I've talked to so many traders and they brag about how many monitors they have and all this stuff, and they got all this stuff. Problem with when you get all that stuff up, there's so many things that your mind will process, and by the time you process and decide to do something, the trade's over, or else you got in way too late, and then you wind up having a trade that would have been successful become unsuccessful. So you got to have automation and a way to get into a trade when the pattern or the signals all gel, and boom, you're in the trade. Automation does that. We have that tool. Uh, you need reliable and tested tools. We have that. We've been in this business since the early 2000s, and our product has evolved. Most of our users have been with us for years. Um, and one of the things that we have been striving uh, for for years is simplification. Keep it simple. And my goal has been to try to achieve what I call a universal trading workspace, a single workspace that you can look at on your chart and see everything that you need to see in one place at one time, and have your automation tools on that same workspace, and have a workspace that can be used with the same exact setup for various assets. It can be used for the E-mini, for crude oil or gold or NASDAQ or the Dow, whatever. But the look of the chart will be the same. Uh, and our stuff does that. We have achieved that. We have now a universal working space, a workspace for trading, which you're going to see today. And it has the automation on it. And the next thing is when to pull the trigger, and that's the automation. So what it boils down to is, you take plan times automation times our tools, then you have success. And that's really what it's all about. If you're going to do this, you'll find our stuff is pretty easy to use, and It's very, very consistent. This is what it looks like. And on here, you can see up here at the top, we have the various strategies. We have the Easy Trader, we have the ABC Power Scalper, we have the Buddy Trader, we have the Valuator Signal, and the White Dot Signal. What we're going to do today is I'm going to focus solely on the ABC Power Scalper and the Easy Trader. And I'm going to show you those trades from this morning, exactly where they occurred and why they occurred. But you will notice on this workspace, the Power Scalper is indicated by this little histogram down here. When it's up like that, that's a long, and when it's a red, when it's a histogram red down, that's a sell. You also will notice the background color. The background color determines the trend. So if you're taking ABC trades, ABC Power Scalper trades, you only take long trades, like this long trade right here, when the background color is green. Okay. For the Easy Trader, it's simple. It's the color of the bar. Background color green, bar color green, long. Background color red, red bar, short. Simple enough. And it's automated. And so we have the Easy Trader and the ABC Power Scalper. There is a lot of other information that's on here. But I'm not going to get into it today because I want to keep this really simple, succinct, and to the point, and show you just how easy it is to be successful simply with the Easy Trader and the ABC Power Scalper. But as you get to learn our product more and the other information that is on this chart, which we teach, you have discretionary opportunities, and you have ways, and then you have information that can give you warnings to things that might tell you to stay out of certain areas, or just be aware. You'll notice we have a messaging system, which you see right here, which gives you an outlook to what might be in front of you. But this is the Scalper Signal, and the Easy Trader are the bars. Simple as that. And that is what we're going to focus on. When you join us, we will teach you more about how to use the Buddy and the Valuator and the White Dot to enhance other trading that you may wish to do. So the messaging system that I was talking about, this is a real-time messaging system, and it's it's automatically monitoring the market for you. And it's going to give you one of these signals here, and it's using what I call pivot structure and pivot analysis, and which we explain further when you join us. We have documents and PDF documents that explain all that. But it's not intended to give a signal to go long or short. It's simply meant for information where you can anticipate price action and price direction. That's the purpose of it. The key thing is, with our stuff, you only need to learn one trading screen, period. You don't need 6 monitors. You don't need 2 monitors. You need one good monitor. And if you've got a 16-inch laptop, that's fine. It works just perfect. Okay, automation. That's the next step we talked about. This is probably the most robust automation system you're ever going to see. It is part of the Markers Plus package, which we supply when you join us. I don't know whether any of you know about Markers Plus, but Markers Plus is a bundle of tools that enable a user to manipulate indicators and such, and put them together in such a manner as to form signals for execution for trading. And that's what we use. And I will be showing you more of that. But this system, this automatic system that comes with markers, can be used not only with our product, but it can be used with any product that is able to plot an object almost of any type on the screen. And you have the ability for identifying the object right here, and to what kind of object it is, an arrow up, arrow down, a triangle, or whatever. It also, you have to identify the color. You can tell it how to get into the market. So you can tell it to place market orders, limit orders. It's very flexible, and that's the point I'm trying to make. Very flexible and very easy to use. So you're able to program an automatic system without any programming knowledge at all, and it can be done very quickly. But the good thing is, when you join us, we do it for you. Okay, it's already pre-programmed. If you want to change it a little bit, that's easy to do. But we provide to you, when you join us, all of the workspaces pre-configured. Okay, what comes with the RangerPlus trading system? Well, it includes the new ABC Power Scalper. And this is brand new and is quite powerful. In fact, as I see one of our users in here, Mr. Pickrell, Robert Pickrell, he is one of our owners. Lives out on the West Coast. Hi, Robert. And he sent me an email, I don't know, last week, and said that this new universal workspace that we put it all together is the best one we've ever done. And Robert's been with me a long time, so he should know. But it includes the Power Scalper. It includes the NinjaTrader system, which has been working successfully for well over 20 years, and the Buddy system, which is a derivative of the NinjaTrader system, and the Valuator system, which is an extreme, and it's a reversal system. We also plot and calculate every single night what I call daily power Fibonacci levels, and these are quite powerful areas of resistance and support. And once they're calculated, that they're set. They don't change daily. What you see today was there. It stays there today. So like tomorrow, what was there today is still there. They don't get recalculated to fit the prices. But they are quite good, and we do those every night, and we post them up on our servers, and the software automatically goes and gets that data and plots it on the chart for you. We provide all of the pre-configured workspaces and templates. We do bi-monthly Insider Club training for owners. You get all the auto traders, you get all the Insider Club templates, and you get all the RangerPlus indicators. You get a complete package. Okay, let's talk about where we go from here. You can watch the ES market run off of our website, and I'll show you where that is momentarily. And it's what we call our live virtual demo. And it's the market data is real data, but it's 10 minutes delayed, because the problem is we had too many people trying to trade off of our workspace that we broadcast, and we can't do that. And but it's real data, but it's 10 minutes delayed, and it's on the E-mini market. So I'll show you how to get into that. So at that point, what we're going to do right now is we are going to go look at that website, and we're going to look at the live charts for today and show you where those trades were today for the Power Scalper and the NinjaTrader for this morning, and just whether or not we made goal or not, and you can see. And also, we're going to show you the Insider Club area on our private support site and what that looks like, and all the support that's there. And also show you how you can arrange and schedule a private meeting with John and I. I mean, you're hearing this today, and you're going to watch this video again, I suppose, when they send it out from NinjaTrader. But if not, and you want to know more in depth about our product, which I can't get into today, you can always arrange a private meeting with John and I, and it's free. We'll spend an hour or whatever amount of time it takes on a one-on-one basis, just with you, to make sure that you fully understand what our product can possibly do for you. Okay, so let's go to the website, and on our website, is right here, and that good-looking guy there is me, a few years younger, and this is what our website looks like. To look at the virtual demo, it's very simple. is to go to dimensiontrader.com, and you'll see a software up here, and you get a little drop-down menu. And it says Live Virtual Demo. Just click on that, and then you would click on this to register for the virtual demo. And all you would do would be to put in your email address and your name and send it, and almost instantly it will pop back an email to you with the code to get in, and then you can actually get right in and watch this stuff real time. And I would encourage you to do that. You can also, what I would encourage you to do, if you do need or would like to, you can schedule a private demo simply by clicking on this. All right. So it's pretty easy to do, and it's pretty easy to set up. I'm going to go to the live charts today, and my next activity is to show you the trades today, and then I'm going to go to the Insiders Club area, and I don't know whether we get any questions or not in here or not. Let me go back here, and I'm going to just scroll back here on our chart, and back to the beginning of the day. And okay, here we go. This morning there was a lot of news, of course, at 8:30, which you all probably know that. News isn't always important. You always stand. That's also one of the rules. You should stand aside whenever there's news in the market, like 5 minutes either side of it for sure. But what I'm going to show you here is we're going to look. Okay, here's the market open. There's 9:30. These charts are on Eastern time, and you're looking at what we call next bars. These are specialty bars that are proprietary bars with us, and they are a combination that takes into consideration volume and price and volatility to form the bar. And there'll be fewer bars when there's not much going on, and more bars when there's more stuff going on. They're sort of an adaptation. They kind of look like Renko bars, but they're not Renko bars. Okay, here we go. What we have right here, here's the open. I like to wait a few minutes after the open. And here's 9:31. Here's an easy trader trade right there. Background color is red, bar color is red. If that had been on up here, see the easy trader system up here? To execute those kind of trades, all you have to do is go up here, click on that, and you can put it on semi-automatic mode or automatic mode. Okay, and then you pick an account, and then once you have it on a mode, then you just click long or short, and it will execute the trades for you. We explain in our training exactly how to use these, and I'm not going to get into this with this presentation, but they're quite easy to use. There is a difference between semi-automatic mode and automatic mode. They're both good, and we explain that further when you join us, exactly how that is used. Okay, here is the trade number 1 for the scalper, and that's really what we intended with our when we started to schedule this webinar, was to launch the scalper. So I'm going to point out the scalper trades. There's scalper trade number 1. There's scalper trade number 2. You can see the easy trader trades as well right there. There's scalper trade number 3. You should have been at gold this morning by 10 o'clock, and you would have been had you been trading with our product. You've had 3 scalper trades, all successful, and you could have easily made your 10 ticks if that's what your goal was, easily. We come from the school that we like to hit singles and doubles. I know many people, you see a trade like this, and let's say you take 4 or 5 ticks at them, you say, well, by God, I went all the way down. The problem is they don't always do that, and there's enough trades, and if you're looking for 10 ticks per day, you're going to get 2 or 3 and you're done, and most of the time you're going to be done within the first half hour of trading, frankly. But there's the first trade there for the scalper this morning, right there. There's trade number 2 for the scalper, and there's trade number 3 for the scalper, clearly identified. And what happens is if you're trading the scalper, it's the same thing. You turn on the ABC Power Scalper, you put it on automatic or a semi-automatic, and you're off to the races. Here's an easy trader trade right there. There's a scalper trade right here. This is trade number 4, I think, and but it's like shooting ducks in a pond. But there's trade number 4, and there's trade number 5 right here. See these scalper trades? See how clearly they are identified. Next thing, okay, here's an easy trader trade right here. And here's a scalper trade, by God, that doesn't work. Okay, I told you they don't always work. And here's one that worked, but you know, it went up a little bit, but not enough to hit our target. Next thing is okay. I think you get the idea. And so our concept is to trade at the best times, and these scalper trades, these ABC Power Scalper trades are really quite good, and they're and very, very high percentage. And the easy trader, if you just focused on the easy trader and the power and the ABC Power Scalper, you're going to make goal well over 80+% of the time, providing you follow the rules. And the rules are trade at the best time and be aware of the news. Reach your goal and quit. Okay, for the day. You can play money if you want to, but that's pretty much how easy it is. There's a lot more on this chart that I can explain, but there isn't enough time in this sort of a meeting to be able to do that. So my goal really is just to show you simply how easy this chart is to trade. There's information on here that will help you trade. And we fully, be happy to go this on a private demo and explain any and all of this if you want to do that, and somebody but really all you need to do to not need to be successful with this really is simply the ABC Power Scalper and the Easy Trader. That's it. And if you can recognize blue and red and green and red, all you need. And you've got the automation up here. And if you've got a daily goal, it's almost impossible not to reach your goal. And but when I say it's almost impossible, but I can't guarantee that you'll make money all the time. Nobody can guarantee that, but this will give you highly reliable signals that are executable. Okay. Let's see. Okay, well, that's really what I was wanting to talk about. And again, I will reiterate that if on a private demo, I will go through this in somewhat more detail with the rest of the stuff, but you clearly can see our power fibs and how it bounces off of those lines. See those? And that's pretty routine. That happens all the time. So let's go back to our PowerPoint here. And let's, well, what I want to do before I start this is I said I wanted to go to our support site, and that's what I do want to do. And our support site looks like this, okay? And our owners all have access to this. We have what is called our Insiders Club, which is right up here. And I'm going to click on that, and you can see we've got videos posted all the way back to look at September 12th of 2016. It's 8 years ago almost. When you join us, we recommend that you take the time to look at the most recent 4 to 6 videos on the recordings. We do all the recordings. We record all of our Insider Club stuff, and they're typically anywhere from 40 to 50 minutes in length, so they're not too long for you to watch, and they don't go on forever. They're 40 to 50 minutes max. And and if you join us, or when you join us, you watch the most recent 4 or 5, it will get you up to speed on almost everything you need to know about our workspaces. And also, we provide all of the markers workspaces, okay? These are all of the default markers workspaces that we provide. As you can see, the chart that I was showing you on the E-mini, we have that exact same setup for the euro, crude oil, gold, the micro E-mini, the NASDAQ, the Russell, and the Dow, plus all of the Insider Club workspaces that have been developed by owners or us previously. But the key and the one to use is the one that I'm showing you, and it's with the ABC Power Scalper on it. Going back, when you look at this, we always try to reinforce, which I call the rule of seven. What markets to trade, which workspace, what signals, what's the news, what is my trade window rule time-wise, what's my daily profit goal, and what's my ATM strategy. Learn to be consistent, learn to exercise your rules and your tools accurately, and you'll be a happy camper. So let's go back and get started again, and let's go from here. I don't know how our questions are doing, John. How are we doing on our questions? Are we pretty good up? I guess we're okay. I don't see anything outstanding. And let's go back. Let's go to the next one. So everybody says, okay, what's it cost? It's always the question. How much is it? Well, it's $3,995, and you get everything that I showed you. Okay. We also have a plan here where we will show you where you can get access to interest-free credit cards that you can pick up to 21 months, where you pay no interest, and you can pay for it over that period of time if you want to. That's a third party, something that you would do it separate from us, but we point you to the best place to find that sort of information. But our system includes all the stuff I was talking about. It includes the Easy Trader, the Power Scalper, the Valuator, and our fib zones. Our goal is to make it easy and consistent and easy on the eyes. So what we're going to do is for this webinar, and we're going to offer a special incentive of $800 discount off of the $3,995. If you already own Markers Plus, you'll get an additional $300 discount. Okay. But if you don't, the price would be $3,995 less $800, or a price of $3,195 for the webinar discount. The code you would use is Scalper24 for the discount, and the price is going to be good until June 21st only. All right. I'll show you how you place those orders, which is the next question people want to know. To do that, you would go to our website at DimensionTrader.com and go over to information and go to pricing, which is right here. And all you would have to do is to click on order now and more or less follow the bouncing ball. And what you would do is when you get to that point where you are looking at the order form and you're filling it out, down at the bottom, there's a special notation field. And in that special notation field, you would put that discount code for the webinar to get your discount. It's not automatically billed. It's all done manually. So don't worry about being billed at the higher price. Okay. So going back to this, that's how you place the order, and that's what the discount is. Okay. So what are the next steps? I would encourage you to watch the virtual demo that we do each day. Okay, this deal is available until the 21st of June. And if you want, schedule a private demo, and we can go over this in more detail for you. And that is pretty much it. I've been doing this, it looks like 5:04 p.m., so I've got it done within a half an hour, which is what my goal was. And so at this point, are there any other questions? We are open for any and all questions, and we've got a nice group of people on here. We had a lot of people sign up for this, from what I understand. That's really good. NinjaTrader will be sending out to all people that registered a copy of the recording, and it should be available no later than Monday. Any other questions? Do you have any questions? Well, I see Robert, thank you for the comment. Robert said, as a user, I can tell you that it works as advertised. Thanks. Gene says, would you allow purchase of only easy and scalpel systems? It's a complete system. You don't have to use it all, but the price is what it is, Gene. They're okay. It's not a subscription, but there is a maintenance fee, which is highlighted in the agreement, and the maintenance fee is paid quarterly. The first 3 months is included. It's $55 a month maintenance fee, paid quarterly, and that begins 3 months after you purchase, and that's required for us to do the maintenance and the fibs and all that stuff. What is the criteria for EasyTrader? There are 6 very proprietary algorithms built into our software that determine the EasyTrader signal. That's all I can tell you, Gene. If I told you the criteria for it, you wouldn't need my software, probably. Criteria for the trades are simple: background color, color of the bar. Background color is green, bar color green. That's an EasyTrader long. Background color red, red bar is an EasyTrader short. Any other questions? Gene, I would encourage you, if you're interested, to schedule a private demo and we can go over whatever details you wish to. Why did you develop the Power Scalper? That's a good question. I wanted to find another simple system, is why, and it added an attribute that our users wanted, and that's the reason I did it. And it's really quite good. Really, the EasyTrader and the Power Scalper, that's really all you need, to be honest with you. I mean, it's really all you need to be successful. Any other questions? Okay, I do want to thank everybody for attending. And if you have any questions, feel free to either call me or John, or drop us an email. Okay, where's the link to buy? I'll show you that link again, Pablo. And it's pretty simple. The link to buy is off of our website. And if you go to our website at dimensiontrader.com, okay, here I'll put the link in here myself. Let me copy this. And the link, let me put this in here. That's not going to work, I don't think. Let's see. That's not right. Let me get this done. And let me post the link in here for you. And let's see, copy. Yeah. There's the link right there. And where it is, it's on the pricing page. It's under the information, pricing right there. And just click on order now. Okay. Any other questions? Workspaces that are included. Let me just show that real quick. I see that was a question. I thought I covered that, but I'll do it again. These are the workspaces right here. These are, you have the euro, crude oil, E-mini, gold, micro E-mini, NASDAQ, Russell, and Dow. These are all the Insider Club stuff. And these are the standard Dimension Trader workspaces without markers. You get all of those. Any other questions? Okay, back to our work screen. Go back over here. And this is what she looks like. But can you have two workspaces together? Sure you can if you want to. Just need to know how to configure them. Don't know why you would want to do that, but sure. Any other questions? Because we not only provide the workspaces, we provide templates also for all of these workspaces. The best time frames are all predetermined on our workspaces. We use next bars, okay, and they are not time bars; they are next bars, and based upon volume and price. Best times to trade, we talked about that. That's a little bit after the open on the e-mini, and maybe up to around 11 o'clock or so, and maybe from 3 o'clock to 3:45, typically. Okay. Okay. What I would encourage you to do is to watch the virtual demo, and you can make your own judgment to whether this is for you or not. We do not publish, like some people do, a Excel spreadsheet showing trade by trade by trade, because it depends upon your you know your daily goal, your ATM, what your goal, what your targets are. There's too many variables. Um, but what I would encourage you is to watch it, and you'll see, and seeing is in the believing. I mean, what I showed you this morning is very typical. It's normal. I mean, even right now at this time of day, you can see here today at right at the 3 o'clock time frame I told you about. Come right over here. There's a scalper trade there. There's the scalper trades here. Okay, now that's really at the end of the day. You can't take those. The market was slowing down a little bit, like I can see right here. But after the 3 o'clock, there was a scalper trade right there. See it right there at 1520. Yeah, this is a valuator trade that we haven't discussed, but we teach you how to use that when you join us. That's one of the other signals that's on this workspace.
Thank you, Mike, for going into detail on all these items. John as well, answering all these questions, very much appreciated. And thank you all for taking the time to share all this information with us here today. So I'm actually cutting Mike a little short here. But like you said, you can always visit their website for more information. I do want to thank everybody in attendance for joining. If you enjoyed today's session, we hope you'll join us for future webinars. Follow us on social media for alerts about upcoming events. All right. And then one last item here. We'd like to remind you that the information provided here today was that of Dimension Trader Inc. and not of NinjaTrader. All information was for educational purposes and should not be construed as trading advice. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we hope to see you in future webinars. Happy trading from all of us here at NinjaTrader Ecosystem.
Patrick, thank you so much.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you, John.